Right then guys, today is a video on a old piece of precision kit. It's a resistance box. Now Steve Lane wants to see inside, and aka Superbrain, I think I've got that right, I hope I have. If I haven't, sorry mate, wants to know what it does. I mean, it's a fairly simple thing. I could have explained it, but I'm going to do a video anyway, so this is for you guys. Now, as you can see, my multimeter says 0.1, no, yeah, 0.1 of an ohm. Now basically what happens is, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 ohms, 10 ohms, 20, 30, 40. So, you've got to bear in mind, this is highly precision, okay? This meter isn't highly precision. So what you do basically, if I take out a 10, it will give me 10 ohms on the multimeter. It's saying 10.1, 10.2. You've got to bear in mind I've got leads that are not exactly the best clamped in there. And say I want 50, I take out the 40. And that should give me the 10 and the 40, which adds up to 50. If I want 52, I can take out the 2 and it should give me 52. So that's how these things work. Very old, but still pretty much just as good as the day they were made. It's actually better than what my multi is. The tolerances on these boxes are very precision, whereas the tolerances on my meter is not very precision at all. Well, I say it's not very precision. It's I'll show you this one so it's easier. They're exactly the same meters. They're not your normal cheap ones. This one was £70. I do also use this one, which is here, which was a £30 jobby, but that's got a lux sensor, humidity sensor, decibel meter, but it's also got a rail button, which is quite handy. It's quite handy for doing things like this, because this is where I go and get a normal reading. So that's the resistance of the box with the leads. It's going to keep jumping. This one's quite accurate. So I can hit the rail button and it will take you back to 0. So then theoretically, when I take out a 1, it should give me bang on 1 ohm. Is it going to get to it? It's not going to. But as I say, this meter is not a particularly good one. But yeah, you sort of get the point anyway. If I put that in, it'll probably go negative. Yeah, as you can see, got a negative up there, so the rail's now negative. So I can set that to 0 on there, and take out the 10, but I'm already at 0.1 because I set it on the 0. So it's, you know, cheap multimeters aren't really worth your shit, to be honest. You're better off having a couple of decent, I say decent, they're not exactly flukes, but you know, I've been learning, cheap tools are not the way forward. If you want to get a job done nicely, cheap tools aren't always the way to go. Right, so the second part of the video is for Steve. Again, don't buy cheap tools, buy decent ones. Got some nice slims here. And just pick which ones you want. Oh, the killer screwdrivers, look, such a quality make. They give you a killer screwdriver, maybe they think if they kill you, they might get their box back or something, they might get their screwdrivers back. I'm only joking, obviously, but I know how you guys all love these killer screwdrivers. Not these ones, these are VDE. I think they're tested up to 10 kV, maybe even more, but they're safe up to 1,000 volts, so 1 kV, but I think they're tested, I think it might be tested up to like 25 kV actually, for safety wise. Now, maybe careful, I didn't really want to undo this before I'd done my resistance testing. So unfortunately you get to watch me doing it in the video, but if you're not interested to see what's inside here, because it's not just like what you're going to expect unless you know what's in there, it's not going to be quite what you'd expect inside here. So as I say, if this kind of thing doesn't interest you, don't carry on watching, because it'll be boring to you. But for people like me and Steve, who this video is for, because you can't do anything without having a look inside something that's old. It's sort of almost an unwritten rule really, isn't it? You buy something, you have to take it apart and see what's inside it. Have to be careful, because I'm going to take it out gradually, because I don't want to be banging any of this. Now this is the bit that Steve wants to see. Lost a thing there. And they are all hand wound. They don't look it, I know, but they are all highly precise wire wound resistors. And these bits you see here are the ties that actually keep everything tied on. There's a lot of string and all sorts in there, but yeah, these are extremely old. Obviously they're all wound onto little ceramic bobbins, and then we've got like a wing nut on the top which is all soldered up. But you wouldn't think something so it's not really ugly, can't really think of the word to describe it. Definitely not ugly. It's actually a really lovely piece. Her box, just an empty box. Yeah, it's actually a really lovely piece. Definitely a bit of history. Very happy with it. It's very clean inside. Not really even much dust particularly. I don't really fancy cleaning the inside. I might actually, while I think about it, give it some air dust before I put it back together. But yeah, anyway guys, that's what's inside, and that is what a resistance box is. This one was made by the Cambridge and Paul Instrument Company, United Kingdom, and that is a little picture there of resistors. Look at that, I need to cut my nails, getting a bit long there, so it's not that long. Just looks long because you can see through them. Rank, yeah. Anyway, right, that's going a bit off subject. Anyway, so there you go, Super Brain and Steve. I hope you enjoyed, and anyone else is interested in this old kind of stuff. Someone did actually leave me a comment the other day saying I love seeing the old stuff. So there you go, there is some more old stuff. I might do some reviews. I don't know what people are thinking about reviews. I know Orbiter 8 John has been doing some reviews just lately, and I have recently acquired a tool chest, and I have recently also acquired some rather nice tools. I'll try and show you. I've got some Weeha pliers, cutters, some of the Nipex spanner type ones that John actually, Orbiter 8 actually done a review on. Bloody brilliant things they are. You know, got these, and the Torx to match. So yeah, let me know what you think. Give it the thumbs up if you like it. Give it the thumbs down if you don't. Comment, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.